Alright everyone, welcome back to the Rising Empires League, the 2v2 tournament hosted by Rising Empires. We've got Team Chimps up against Team Snake. So Team Chimps with Beastie QT, or the man formerly known as, playing as Dot in the yellow, allied with Marine Lord in the red on English. So what a team this is. Some of our highest seed players. Actually, I think they're seed 1 and 2 at the moment, aren't they? Together in 2v2 on Dry Arabia, but they're up against the Twins. So we've got Snake consisting of Wham as the green English player, and the light blue French player we've got Puppy Paw. So we've actually got two StarCraft 2 converts to AoE 4 up against two basically new faces to RTS. Wham and Puppy Paw, exceptional players. They've definitely impressed everyone, I think, with their come up. So Beastie going for an early stables here. Well, Puppy Paw's just been distance gathering some wood there. So he's managed to get an early outpost in and get the wood for both a lumber camp and a house. So once he ages up, he's not going to have any problems. I can go lumber camp, mill and house, considering French drop-off buildings are half price. I think that might be the idea of going to 100 rather than 75 there. So Beastie's going to push at him straight away with horsemen, but there is already an outpost. So he's nice and secure there. Wham adding a council hall. Well, there'll be a council hall for Marine Lord. So we've got an English mirror on one side of the map, French versus Mongols on the other. Beastie even bringing forward Villager wanting to get an early tower of his own here. So Team Chimps is about to make the first aggressive play. How is Team Snake going to respond here? So Beastie just lambing the sheep there. There's a villager of Whams over here to help assist here, because they're basically an age 1 archer unit for the English. So that's going to be quite nice at helping take down the tower. So Beastie be looking to cancel that and throw it back down. So Wham hitting feudal. First cab off the rank. Beastie's eager to get that villager though. The Twins are eager to finish off this villager and prevent this tower from going up. If they can do it, it's going to mean a hell of a lot more ease for our French player, because where else is he going to get gold from? From over here? Or back over at his brother's base? It's not going to quite work out that well. Sucks not having map control. The villager does go down though. Longbows joining the fray. And with early horsemen, without their normal horseman capacities, because they're only age 1, so they got a little bit less damage, a little bit less health. The longbows while they are countered by him, this close to home, I think they should be okay. But Puppy Paw losing a scout, trying to keep track of things there. Beastie still trying to work away at this tower here. Now all of our players having aged up now. Puppy Paw obviously going to start going for some knights. Got the silver tree here for Beastie, and he's going to try and move it into the far corner. Where's he got markets here and here? Oh, he's just going to put a market down over in the far corner and send it right next. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I don't quite understand AoE form market eco still. AoEO market eco is easy. Town center's here. Okay, market this far away. Done. It's the same with Age of Mythology too. Wham having to try and kite against Horsemen with the Age 2 stats now, and Longbows, it's not going so well for him. Ultimately, they do repel the Horsemen. Puppy Paw, having found the market already, that'll be very nice for him. He knows what's coming. Can patrol that corner and prevent Beastie from actually putting this silver tree down. Puppy Paw as well, picking off one of the villagers. Well, Wham's looking at pushing across, trying to harass Beastie somewhere here as well. It looks like the silver tree has been missed by that knight, and in fact, he's going to run straight past the town centre, which I think is a bit of a misplay here because he's going to take so much damage. It won't kill him, but it will take him extremely low. So Marine Lord's also active with his range now. But Beastie, obviously, squishier front line out of himself and Puppy Paw here. We need to be very careful. Rely on Marine Lord not getting caught out here either. Beastie's going to start trading, getting a nice 190 gold on the trip. No blacksmith upgrades yet for Beastie, but I guess they're probably not far away. So Wham finding the opportunity to pick off a villager there with Puppy Paw as a nice front line with the knights. The twins working well together, but Wham probably just needs to hit this side now. It's Marine Lord heading back to just protect his own at the moment, and Beastie just interested in making sure the trader can make it back home. Beastie just patrolling, making sure nothing's coming to get him, but Puppy Paw has actually slipped past. Going to pick off the trader, which is perfect for him. He's spent so long alive and hasn't actually gathered anything now. Meanwhile, Puppy Paw has Knights back to protect all of Wham's ranged. Or Beastie trying to find an opportunity to raid Puppy Paw now, and he has managed to force all these villagers to pull back. There really isn't enough in the way of towers for all this to garrison. Puppy Paw able to snipe another one of these caravans, another one of the traders, sorry. The caravans in all the other games. You say hunting dogs, I say survival techniques. Sorry, I've got that back to front. You say survival techniques, I say hunting dogs. But yeah, Puppy Paw sniped a couple of traders, which is going to be really big here. Slow down, age up, and upgrade acquisition here for Beastie. I mean, the rest of his comp is just... I mean, all his comp is just food and wood, but... with all that free gold, he can spend it on upgrades, which don't cost a lot of either food or wood for age 2 upgrades. And then any excess gold he can just trade out into food or wood. So everyone's having to be so defensive because of this bloody cavalry. Marine Lord, a whole bunch of range at the back of his teammate Beastie's base, but Beastie having to retreat off his wood line there because of pressure from Puppy Paw. He's also got Knights here just to try and protect the archers of Wham, and Wham's going to start going for a battering ram, though he... oh, he needed to leave maybe like 2 bowmen back there and he could have had these rams finished. It looks like he's going to be able to finish them off pretty quickly now. So, Marine Lord's prepared to really double down over here and help Beastie out, rather than have to lift everything up and get it out of here. They can defend together now. It just saves Beastie having to reshuffle a lot of his eco, lose all these herdable sheep and all that sort of thing. So Wham's really committing to this ram push here. Beastie still continuing to add traders through all this. He does have a little bit of gold in the bank, which he can always trade out to other resources or keep getting upgrades here because he's got melee damage, ranged armor, getting range damage now. Puppy Paw ranged, sorry, melee damage, which he gets for free, getting his ranged armor. Wham actually attacking the building there. I don't know what he's... I suppose every little bit of damage helps. I mean, it's not as much as the rams, but as long as Marine Lord's not actually attacking him, he's not losing anything, so he's working away, preventing Steeled Arrow from coming out. And here we go, now he's really focusing on those spears. Marine Lord's doing a good job at constantly chipping away at the Knights as best he can without overextending. That's not a lot of damage per arrow, but it does definitely add up. First of those rams been surrounded and killed now. Beastie not worried too much about having to repair the town centre just yet. He's keeping a few villagers garrisoned to keep it alive though. Puppy Paw looking to raid Marine Lord. In fact, he really probably should just cut straight up into the base right now. He's going to try and assault the Silver Tree market line, but honestly I think he might be best off just trying to jump on top of these farms right now, because if he can destroy them as soon as they, you know, come out, get all the villagers off them, that really denies all the wood for the farms and, you know, cuts into the eco. So he's going to interrupt the wall off and try and interrupt. We'll try and get past the wall now. Wham's having to try and retreat here. Doesn't have much in the way of a front line at all. Has to kite very well against Beastie, which should be no easy feat, I can imagine. And now Marine Lord. Double barracks. So he's going to be able to pump out a lot of spears and really repel all these Royal Knights. It's actually going to go all the way up to 5 barracks. Beastie with a very defensive step redoubt placement. Rather than being greedy and just throwing it down in the gold in the middle of nowhere, he's actually just got it down on the inside of his base. The village is completely uninterrupted. Not sure if Puppy Paw already managed to see it then. Puppy Paw is going to try and take out the silver tree though, and instantly a trader is rallied to get out of there. Out. Get the hell out of there. Spear's trying to clean things up. There's a lot of knights. They are going to be able to double back around, I think. So Marine Lord coming in 3 directions here. This is a nice surround with these spearmen here. It's a great trade for him. Going to pick off 4 knights for the cost of a spearman, and you know that's basically a 12-to-1 resource loss for Puppy Paw there, so that's not great for him. Meanwhile, Wham does have his longbow veteran advantage over Marine Lord, but Marine Lord does have the backing of all these horsemen. There's even some lances in the mix here from Beastie. Puppy Paw. He was doing so well with the raiding earlier, but I think he's just lost a little bit too much to the spears now. And overall, he's actually last place in the scores, while Marine Lord, in spite of all this pressure, is, you know, up to 6 fully saturated mills. Like, there's 8 farms apiece on each of those. And he can just afford to shit out all these cheap wood food units. He hasn't even gone for his upgrade for his veteran longbows just yet. Puppy Paw trying to attack the other Ovu here. He's fighting with Royal Knights against veteran horsemen and against lancers, so I think that's only age 2 knights. Yeah, it is only age 2 knights. Ultimately, he is able to turn things around though, because he's fighting against mostly horsemen. But now veteran longbows kicked in for Marine Lord, so I think this fight's happened slightly too late here for the twins. We probably should have been better off forcing this about 30 seconds to a minute ago when Marine Lord didn't have that veteran longbow upgrade. Saying that Wham's got some really nice control of the map here, but Marine Lord, being English, doesn't really need to venture out the map for much other than gold. And he's really dragged out this wood food eco as long as he can. So I'm absolutely fine with that for the time being. It's a huge range ball there for Marine Lord. Look at his score compared to everyone at the moment. Beastie copping a bit there in that fight, losing a lot of his cav to the Knights of Puppy Paw, but now Marine Lord definitely has a ranged advantage with his or with his over 50 bowman compared to only about 35 there for Wham at the moment. He's just got, sorry, Greenland's just got so much food in the bank at the moment. Has he even got a market to try and sell some of it with? He's going to get an awful lot of gold soon though. Maybe not going to waste the food, actually just let the bank chill. Even though he's overgathered a little bit of it, he can always just really pick up his man-at-arms production, because these guys are going to cost an awful lot of food. And really pick up that gold income. The man-at-arms for Wham aren't going to last terribly long there. Nice conversion there by Wham. He's going to get a couple of spearmen through his troubles. And on top of that, he's going to get the relic, but it's just not enough here with Wham tapping out. And Puppy Paw won't be much longer. Nice raid here from Beastie, which has picked off a lot of villagers too. And GG. It looks like Chimps have taken game number 2 off Snake. So they're up 2-0.